Theme for today then for me and for you guys, it should be refocus. New year, new you, new everything. Okay, this is certainly the time of the year where we take stock of what we did or didn't do last year, and we re-energize and look forward to the future of this new year. And this is a very timely topic, in my opinion, to talk about today, and that is refocusing. When, especially over the last couple, 3 months or so, keeping focused on our own goals and what we are wanting to try and achieve has been very hard for an awful lot of people, whether that is because of their financial burdens that they have, whether that is because that the anxiety surrounding the time period that we've been in, or whether that is just that people haven't got the ability to stay focused on their own goals for a period of time. Any of these, it doesn't really matter. And I understand and acknowledge that many people have struggled over the last few months with those types of anxieties. And we're all different, aren't we? None of us are the same, and how I handle it and how you handle it is completely different. But with this new year, it really is a good opportunity, in my opinion, to take stock, but refocus again on what we are doing and moving forward. I've really said this so many times, and I mean this heartfeltly to everyone. It really is important to keep hold of your reason why you are doing this, whether it is the financial aspect, and I firmly believe that is paramount to so many of us. Then if that is your main focus, that is what you should hold dearly to you, that this year I am going to make myself and my family much more financially better off than I did in 2024. So how do you do that? Well, number one is you have to find a vehicle or means to be able to do that with. Now, you are lucky enough to be part of this company called OnPassive. You are lucky enough to be on this journey here at the start before we do anything else. Now, for many, they will be coming in a lot later, and they certainly won't have the advantage and knowledge base that you guys have of the business, which is going to put you in a really high regard and steadfast position as far as what is capable and your ability to be able to leverage the company for your financial benefit. And this is where we need to reevaluate, refocus on what your goal is. Now, it might be a humanitarian basis. It might be that you are looking and gearing everything towards one area, that you want to be able to provide financial help, a church, for instance, or in a community, or maybe. If that is your focus, then you need to reevaluate, refocus on, yes, this is where and what I want to do. Having that focus really helps your energy levels. It really helps your desire, your drive to keep going, to stay the course, as I've said so many times within this business. I've been involved in an awful lot of very early projects within the internet space, not necessarily just to do with business, but through cryptocurrencies and all sorts of other things that I've been involved with, and I still am involved with them as well. Many of these always fall down because of one thing, and that is the community that is around the project. It really is important to have a solid community base around any new project to be able to get the word out to the general public. Also, for them to utilize and use the products that you are actually going to be reselling. If you haven't got the community who is part of that startup process, if you haven't got a community that's just sitting on the fence and not proactive within it, then it makes that startup a whole lot harder. But we aren't like that, are we? OnPassive community is not like that. I class many of you who are on here today as my friends. Have I met you? No, I haven't. But I know you through this screen, through the correspondence that we've had, the laughs, the crying, the everything that goes on through the community of OnPassive. I've really got to know many of you, and I'm sure people here feel exactly the same about other people that they've met through the OnPassive community. This is the glue that keeps this company all together. Have people fallen by the wayside? Yes, they have. It's natural. It's evolvement of any new business. But the main point I'm trying to get over here is that we are one family. We are a nucleus of people that are determined to see this through, to get to our end goal. Obviously, our CEO and the tech guys and everybody behind the scenes who are developing things, putting it all together for the benefit of us, they're the real ones who are fighting the hardest. But we also play our part. Our part is, let's stay together, guys. Let's keep this going. Let's keep the community together. We rely on each other for our ups and downs to keep on going. Why? Because we will benefit the most by being here at the end. I can't keep reiterating this enough to you that if we are on the starting line when Ashman Farah says go, we are the ones that are going to benefit the most. We don't have to relearn things. We don't have to sort our accounts out or anything else like that. We know what we are. We know the products. We know the community. We know how the back office works. All of these things other people have to learn before they can start moving forward. As soon as that gun goes off, we're away. We can start doing what we need to do to leverage this business for the benefit of ourselves. And believe you me, there will be literally thousands of people who are leveraging it as much as they possibly can to get to their goals, whether it's financial, whether it is all the rest of it. So use this period of time in these early few days of 2025 to take stock of what happened last year, the ups and downs, where things went, but more importantly, take stock of what is your goal, where is it you want to go, refocus on those things, and you will find that you have a much more purposeful start to 2025 for OnPassive rather than just letting days tick by. Refocus, re-energize, and let's get 2025 off to the best possible start that you can make it.